New England Motorcycle Museum, and proud to represent one of the finest Harley Davidson Dyno White glides we've had come through here ever. It's a super low mile bike. It's a 2000 model year, but it has 8,000 miles on it. And it's in absolutely impeccable condition. The bike's in stunning shape. It has original factory custom two-tone paint job with the ghost flames. That's in mint shape. There's not a scratch on it. It has the quite a few extra options and upgrades and accessories on it, but it's tastefully done, and it sounds awesome, as you heard in the video. It runs perfect. It's basically a brand new bike, mechanically and cosmetically. Starting at the rear of the bike, it has the luggage rack on the back here and the Harley Davidson backrest. It also has the Gunfighter Harley Davidson leather saddle. It's about a $380 saddle. The backrest is a couple $100. It also has a Stage 1 kit on it. It has the Screaming Eagle 2 Stage 1 with the intake and the exhaust. And the front tire on it has 300 miles on it. The front tire's got no miles on it. The rear tire is actually the original rear tire. Just to give you an idea of how well this bike is cared for and how easily it was ridden. That's the original rear tire on it with 8,000 miles on it. And it's still serviceable. It's still got decent tread on it. I have the title in hand, so the bike's ready to go. Register anywhere in the country. Kenny will take some close-ups of it. The bike just had the 1,300 miles ago, had 7,500 mile service done to it, and we just went through the bike front to back ourselves. We just put a brand new sealed battery on it. You watch the sealed battery, so it's got a brand new battery with the battery tender. The fuel system was just completely gone through. The tank was drained. Understand this bike only had 1,300 miles put on it in 10 years. So, as you would expect, it looks and runs like brand new. But the fuel system, we wanted to go through it, so we drained the gas tank, cleaned the gas tank out, put a brand new fuel petcock on it, as you can see. Brand new fuel lines. The carburetor was removed and the intake seal was replaced. The carburetor was completely rebuilt, and it has a Stage 1 kit in the carburetor. Also, the battery was replaced, as I said previously, but we also put a brand new voltage regulator in it. $160 voltage regulator and a brand new primary gasket kit on it. So all of the gaskets on the primary are new. So there's no leaking of oil anywhere on the motorcycle. The engine's perfectly tight. We have all the receipts for the Badlander seat, the batteries, it's called the short rail backrest pad. This backrest pad, that's a Harley Davidson item. When it had the 7,500 mile service done, of course the oil and filters were replaced. The clutch was adjusted. All the cables were lubed. The tire pressure was set. Cleaned the gap to spark plugs. Checked the torque on the critical fasteners, including the axles. The brake calipers. Checked the steering head bearing adjustment. Inspected the front and rear brake pads, lines, etc. Checked the charging system, the battery. Inspected the fuel oil and brake lines. Adjusted the primary chain deflection, the rear belt, and checked the air cleaner. So it needed a front tire at the 7,500 mile service, so the front tire was installed. So the front tire has very few miles on it, but it's a Dunlop D402 tire. I also have the factory manual for the motorcycle, which is in brand new condition. I have the operator manual also for the motorcycle. The bike, when it came into our shop, as I had said, we did a complete reconditioning of the entire fuel system, including the carburetor, and put a new voltage regulator on it and the intake manifold seals. Also, the brake system on the motorcycle was just completely serviced. The front brake master cylinder was flushed. The front brake pads were replaced, so it has brand new brake pads in the front. On the rear brake, we flushed the brake fluid out of the rear brake system, and as you can see, take a look at this, Kenny. It's got brand new brake pads on it, 0 miles in the rear also, so you got brand new brakes front and rear on the bike. Bike needs absolutely nothing. Like I said, it's even got a brand new fuel valve in it, and it runs perfectly. If you know anything about the Dyna models, the Harley Davidson Dyna Wide Glide, this is the top of the line of the Dyna Glides. It has a really cool style to it, but this bike has a rubber mounted engine. So you have the 5-speed transmission with a rubber mount, and it glides down the road. And I'm 6'2", and the bike has plenty of room for me with the forward controls on it. It's got the 12-inch rise bars, so it's a nice, comfortable seating position, and the bike sounds badass, you know, with the pipes on it. So it needs nothing. To replace this bike, to get a new Dyna Wide Glide and do a stage 1 kit on it, and the extras and accessories this has, you're going to spend over $20,000. You can buy this bike for less than half what a new one would cost, and it's in brand new condition. You'll also save a ton of money on your taxes. One, the day you purchase the bike, you got to pay 6% on a $20,000 bike. That's $1,200. Also, the property taxes. If you buy a brand new bike, you're going to pay a lot more on the property taxes, and the insurance is going to be much higher. Check this little option out it has on it right here. Actually, it has a Harley Davidson clock on the mounted on the back of the master cylinder, which is kind of cool. It has a spot right here. A Harley Davidson lock can go inside of there. And as you've seen, 8,863 miles, which is absolutely nothing for one of these Harley Davidson engines. So.
All right, so while we have it out here, I'll show you how the electronics work. Left turn signal, right turn signal, rear brake light. You want to come around front. Horn works good. Left turn signal, right turn signal, high-low beam.
Bike barely broken in, ready for a lifetime of riding. It's ready for the summer. It needs absolutely nothing. I also have some options that come with the bike. It has a set of hard mount saddlebags that mount on the side of the bike, obviously, right here. They come with the proprietary aluminum mounts, so it bolts right to here. We can mount those on the bike if you want it. We thought it looked a little sharper without them, so we took them off, but I have the 2 saddlebags for it. And I also have this option right here. This has been custom made specifically for this bike. It's a large leather backrest, mounts right on the rack right here. And check this out from the back here, Kenny. This straps on the bike. If you're going on a trip, let's say you're going up to Laconia, you can put your clothes in here. You can put a sleeping bag strapped to it. It's got a ton of it's made by Hot Leathers. It has a ton of storage space, compartments on the side, compartments in the back, compartments on the top, and it easily detaches. It straps to the luggage rack. It's designed specifically for that luggage rack, and it has a couple of slots that slide into it. It even has reflectors on the back of it. So this was custom made for this bike. So that's kind of a cool option, and the bike's ready to go. Like I said, all the proceeds from the sale of the motorcycle go to funding the New England Motorcycle Museum, which is a 501c3 nonprofit history museum that is right here in the building next door. So if you have any questions on the bike, give me a call, 860-916-9784. If you want to come look at the bike, have some mechanic check it out, whatever, this bike's in absolutely impeccable shape. And I doubt you'll find a nicer wide glide anywhere in the country for the price of this bike. Or I doubt you'll even find one of this year that's this nice. This was stored indoors. I personally picked it up from the gentleman. He had it under a cover. We actually have a cover for it if you want to buy a cover for the bike. So you get all these awesome options and accessories with it, and the bike's just been serviced. So it's not like you're buying it from a private individual. We're a certified licensed Connecticut dealer, and this bike's ready to rock and roll. So good luck bidding. God bless.